In this unit, the students will study how to understand information about public transport, ask for travel information, check your understanding of information. These three objectives or three aims, very important. You need to put them in your mind to understand what you will do. What is your aim or what are your aims from studying this unit? You will study this unit to understand information about public transport. If you remember, we studied about invitation, starting conversation, renting a house, problems that you may face at new house. Now with this unit we will study about understand information about public transport, ask for travel information, check your understanding of information. Let's memorize. You remember again that we have focused about what? About useful language part. Useful language part. With useful language part, you can concentrate your own bank of expressions. You need to prepare ready expressions, memorize these expressions to enable you return from your memory the suitable information with suitable in suitable time. Useful language with Unit 3, things you can say. Expressions that the students need to memorize to build their own bank of expressions. With useful language, we have things we can say and things we might hear. Things you can say. How can I tell if? What should I do then? Next, after that, can I get this discount pass from normal ticket machines or from special ticket machines? Can I buy a ticket card pass only on Monday or on any day? How does the discount card work? Things you might hear. You need to insert the ticket card pass into the machine. Let's understand now with listening and applying with speaking. After memorization, we reach to what? To understanding. First memorize, then understand. After understanding, applying the information, use the information. Dear students, you need to understand information about public transport. Ask for travel information. Getting information, we can getting information in listening and in speaking. In listening, getting information with listening. Now, let us listen to the audio. Before listening, try to read the script for minutes before listening. After that, listen to the audio with reading the scripts. It's very important to listen to the audio with reading scripts as a first step. Finally, try to listen to the audio without reading.
Recording 22. Hello. I'd like to get some information about catching the underground, please.
Yes, of course.
Well, the first thing I'm not sure about is, how do I buy a ticket?
Ah, yes. Well, to begin, you should look for a ticket machine. You can find them at the station.
Okay.
And, you can use coins or notes.
Any coins or notes?
With coins, only 500 yen and 150 and 10.
Okay.
You can use 1,000 yen notes in every machine.
I see.
And you can also find some machines where you can use 5,000 and 10,000 yen notes.
How will I know which notes I can use?
It will say on the machine. And some take credit card too.
So, how much money... how can I tell how much money I need to put in the machine?
There's a map which tells you. It's above the machine.
Oh, right. The big map.
Yes, you can find the price. You have to... you need to choose the correct price for the place you want to go to.
All right. I choose the price. What should I do next? Just catch the train?
Yes, you keep ticket and insert it in the machine at the ticket gate.
And will the ticket come out of the machine?
Yes, it comes out of the machine. So you have to keep your ticket until you get off.
And then what do I do? Give the ticket to somebody or...
No, when you arrive at the station, you have to insert the ticket into a machine again.
Oh, okay. At the exit ticket gate.
Yes, the exit ticket gate. But your ticket will not come out.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here. And some take a credit card too. A native speaker would say, and some take credit cards too. Yes. Komiko says, you keep ticket and insert it in the machine. A native speaker would say, you keep the ticket and insert it in the machine. This means you, as non-native speaker, it's allowed to make some mistakes. It is not a problem if you forget the or forget s. Try to speak even if you are not sure from very accurate speaking, very accurate grammar, very accurate pronunciation. Try to speak only for convey the meaning. It is okay and acceptable. Here, listen to their conversation. Take the information that Matt asked us about. Train timetables, ticket machines, late night train services, ticket prices, train and bus connections. Listen to their conversation again and again. Try to understand it and then take the correct choice. Read the instruction for using the Oskaya Underground. Listen again and complete the gaps with the words or number you hear. These exercises train your ears. You are not listening for listening, no. You are listening for information, listening for understanding. Therefore, try to listen again and again with focusing on specific information. For example, here, you are listening to catch numbers, 100. You are listening to catch words, etc. You are listening with focusing on specific information. When you try to understand the conversation that you are listening to. Now, try to remember what you hear. Are these sentences true or false? When you go through the ticket gate, put your ticket in the machine. Take the ticket with you when get on the train. When you arrive at your destination, somebody will take your ticket. Somebody will take your ticket. Again, This exercise for training your mind, training your understanding, training your ability to focus on specific information. Did you know? The London Underground is known as the Tube. In the US, people call underground train subway. That's to say, we have here two words: the tube, the subway. The tube, the subway. The tube for UK and the subway for US. The tube in London, the subway in US. Focus on saying number. Focus on saying numbers. Here we can listen to the 23 audio and then tick A or B. Tick A or B. Let us listen to the audio and take the correct choice.
2,
5,200.
3, 5,250. 4,
1,000.
In American English, people say 250, but in British English, people say 250. Now, we have getting information with speaking. Getting information with speaking. Speaking strategy. Asking for information. Matt uses these questions to ask for information. How will I know which notes I can use? How can I tell how much money I need to put in a machine? What should I do next? Then what do I do? Some of the questions ask about an action and some ask about understanding. With actions we have the verb do. With understanding we have the question word how. How. Okay? So put the questions in the correct box. 2 of them have been done for you. Before seeing the questions, we can't decide here. We have how. This for understanding. Again here, how can I tell? How can I tell? For understanding, what should I do? What do I do? For action, what should I do? What do I do for action? Here we have understanding. How will I know which notes I can use? Action. What should I do next? Now, let's analyze and synthesize Speak Up. First, we memorize, then understand and apply. After that, we need to what? We need to analyze this information and then synthesize them to master our learning or to learn how to construct our own conversation. We take information about the conversation from memorization, prepare our important language, understanding what does this mean, by speaking we apply what we have memorized and understand. Now we will analyze the information and then synthesize them again to create our own conversation. Speak up. With a speak up, we need to analyze and then synthesize the information that we have just studied. Look at the conversation below. Read what Komiko says and think about what you will say. Use the words to make questions like the ones in speaking strategy. Example A. Komiko, some ticket machines take both notes and coins. How will I know if a machine takes both? It will say on the machine. Now we have A, B, C, etc. Try to write the suitable questions for the Komiko statements. For example, here A, how no machine takes both. Komiko, you put the money in the machine. Depending on the answer of Komiko, construct the suitable question. You have no correct ticket price. You can see on the map, of course, since we have can and answer the questions also contain can. Here, how can I know the correct price, the correct ticket price? Yes, etc. These students, you can check your answers in key answers. Here we have, how will I know the correct ticket price? Then, what do I do? What should I do next? How can I tell if a machine takes credit cards? Here the answer of the exercise. But you need to construct your own conversation. Here, you and your partner will construct any conversation. One of you start or ask questions, the other will answer about the questions, the same topic with the your text topics. Now, talk to Kumiko and ask her your questions. Talk to Komiko and ask her your questions. Here you will create, you will synthesize, you will make your own questions. We memorize the important language, then understand the expressions, know how to use them to ask about information, and after that we analyze the information. Now we reach what to synthesize, create, or make new information by asking your own questions. Let us listen to the audio 24 that you will use it for making or for asking your question.
Recording 24. A.
Some ticket machines take both notes and coins. It will say on the machine.
B.
You put the money in the machine. You can see on the map.
C.
You get the ticket from the machine. Go to the ticket gate.
D.
You put the ticket in the machine. Remember to take it when it comes out of the machine.
E.
You can use credit cards in some stations. It will say on the machine.
Let's understand with listening and apply with speaking. Now we will return back to understanding and applying, but now with about the ask for travel information. Dear students, you need to ask for travel information. Our second aim is to ask for travel information. Asking more questions again in listening and speaking. Now we have asking more questions in listening and asking more questions in speaking. In listening, we will listen to 25 audio. Before listening to 25 audio, let us read the questions or the exercises to get information about what we will listen to. And this strategy enables us to catch the information from listening audio. Let us start here. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Matt asks about two of the following: train timetables, discount cards, multi-trip tickets, directions to a station. When you listen to the audio, put in your mind that you will hear two of these. Pay attention or catching these two information. With two, we have read the sentences below about know my car, day, pass, and the rainbow card. Listen again and place the letter in the correct box. One sentence matches both cards. You may want to listen more than once. Try to listen more than once to catch the information correctly. Here we have know my car, day, pass, and rainbow card. Yes. Try to list the information under each one or each card. You can use it every Friday. You can buy one of the 5,000 yen. You can buy it on the 20th of every month. You get discount with it. You don't get a discount with it. You can use it for more than one trip. You can use it for one day. Yes. Read these statements more than one time. Pay attention to them. Keep them in your mind, and when you listen to the audio, try to catch these statements. Now, let us go to the audio and listen to it.
Recording 25.
What about discount tickets? Is there any way to get a cheaper fare?
Well, we've only got one discount ticket.
Okay.
If you take the train every Friday or the 20th of every month, you can use the Know My Car Day discount pass.
Okay. So, how does that work?
If you buy a Know My Car Day discount pass, you can go everywhere on the underground for a whole day, and it costs 250 yen less than a normal day pass.
That sounds good.
But it's only available every Friday or the 20th of every month.
So you can only get it on those days?
Yes.
Do I get this discount pass from normal ticket machines or from special ticket machines?
You can buy them from all stations, from all ticket machines.
Okay, right. The normal ticket machine. Okay.
But if you travel every day, you can get the prepaid rainbow card. You cannot get a discount with it, but it's very useful because you don't need to buy a ticket before you get on the train.
So, how often do I need to buy a rainbow card?
Not each morning, perhaps only once a week.
Okay.
So that, for example, on Monday, you can buy 5,000 yen rainbow card.
So, how long can I use a 5,000 yen card for?
But it depends on where you go on the train.
Okay. So, will the money come off the card?
Yes.
So, how does it work with the ticket machine at the gate? The same as a normal ticket?
Yes, exactly the same.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, try to listen again and again till you can catch all the information correctly. Now, we have asking more questions with speaking strategy, asking about one thing or another. Matt wants to check some information about the discount card. Do I get this discount pass from normal ticket machines or from special ticket machines? Underline the word which joins two ideas together. Is it necessary to repeat the verb in the second part of the sentences? Okay, if we join two sentences, do we need to repeat the verb that convey the same idea? Yes. Sound smart, stress and intonation. On one thing or another. Stress and intonation on one thing or another. Let us listen to 26 audio. In 26 audio, listen to Matt's questions again and underline the two words which are strongly stressed. Do I get this discount pass from normal ticket machines or from special ticket machines? Listen and repeat. Make sure your voice goes up and down like Matt's. This stress and intonation make it clear that Matt is asking a questions. As we have explained before, intonation, stress and intonation enables us to convey the meaning, give the speaking, the stress and intonation, clarify the speaker's meaning. Yes. Learning tips. When you hear new expressions or questions, make sure you listen for the words or syllables that are stressed. When you record these words in your notebook, mark the stress by underlining the strongest syllable, for example, machines. Yes, let us listen to 26.
Recording 26.
Do I get this discount pass from normal ticket machines or from special ticket machines?
Yes. We can repeat the audio to get the stress and intonation of the speaker. Yes. Now, let's analyze and synthesize Speak Up. Again, we will analyze and synthesize Speak Up. Speaking. speak up. Now we will listen to 27 audio. Listen to questions A to G below and repeat them. Use the words below to help you. Make sure you stress the correct words and that your voice goes up in the first part of the question and down in the second part. Here we have these examples. Let us listen to 27 audio.
Recording 27. A.
Do I buy a rainbow card from a normal machine or a special machine?
B.
Do I buy a discount card from all stations or only some stations?
C.
Do I buy a rainbow card only on Monday or any day?
D.
Do I buy a 500 yen card or a 1,000 yen card?
E.
Do I get a discount of 200 yen or 250 yen?
F.
Do I use a rainbow card at the usual ticket gate or at a special ticket gate?
Yes, you can see here how the stress and intonation of these questions. Now, we have 28 audio. You visit Oskaya and ask Komiko for information. Read her answers and think about what you will say. Use the words below to help you. Then, talk to Komiko and find out about the train tickets. Again, here you can construct your own conversation. You can ask about another things and you may answer, or your partner may answer about another things, or answer another answers, not just exactly those in your text. Try to construct a new conversation with new words and take this conversation just like guide for you. Yes, let us listen to 28 because you will record your conversation again. Not only, also not only construct conversation. No, you need to construct your own conversation and then record it. Finally, let's evaluate our progress. Let us repeat from the beginning. First, we memorize, understand, use or apply, analyze and synthesize. Now we need to evaluate our progress. Now we can evaluate our progress through this checklist. You remember that we set objectives or set aims for our lesson, that how understand information, ask about information, and here we will answer these statements or these questions. I can understand important information about public transport. If you can, tick can do. If you need more practice, tick no need more practice. I can ask for travel information. I can check my understanding for information. Okay, by this checklist, you can evaluate what you can do.